Yeah, my great people. The federal government of Nigeria is considering a political solution. I don't know where that political solution is because I believe Malami, who have done a whole lot of havoc for Nigeria as a whole. The government of Nigeria is saying they want to, or we may consider political solution after bringing Sunday Igboho to Nigeria. Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, I just said. The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Malami, Abubakar Malami, yes, has spoken concerning the case of Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, during an interview on Channels Television, yes. And also, Malami explained that the crisis or circumstances surrounding Adeyemo's case and the government's stance. You may recall that Sunday Igboho has been in the custody of a neighboring country, which is Benin Republic, for over 6 months now. And I will tell you, definitely, Sunday Igboho is languishing in Benin Republic just because we have a bad policy or bad government that's being represented by President Muhammadu Buhari. They have really done a whole lot of havoc to Nigerians and also marginalize the great citizens of the country, violating human rights and doing all sorts. Sunday Igboho his house was raided on July 1st, in the middle of the night, and that has really caused so many havoc and so many, confusion and insecurity, and also ethnic or tribal war. And as it is, I would say the federal government of Buhari, led by Buhari, acting on impunity and doing all sorts. Yoruba nation agitator Sunday Igboho, now I believe to them is the problem of Nigeria, and as such, they are not the problem. Both Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, the Attorney General of the Federation, he spoke on Channels TV. I don't really know where this political solution is coming from, or do they really understand what the political solution is. You may recall that Sunday Igboho has been in custody of a neighboring country for some months. The Attorney General of the Federation has now shed more light on the development regarding the activist. Addressing both masses, Malami said Sunday Adeyemo's matter is being prosecuted in a foreign country, and it is apparent within the context of that prosecution that he has been taken into custody on the account of breaching laws applicable in a foreign nation. Well, we will allow the laws of the affected nation to take their natural course. Perhaps we could bring him home after the trial gets concluded to face the Nigerian law that was accordingly breached. We are not interfering in aborting the existing prosecution in the foreign land because the laws allegedly breached were the laws of the foreign nation. Speaking about the possibility of a political solution to the matter. Okay, now let me buttress. Because I see the hot, make I just attack him. Make I speak in English, pidgin or vernacular or thereabout. According to the phrase I'm seeing, the last note before, I said I want to talk about. It says we are not interfering in aborting the existing prosecution in the foreign land because the laws allegedly breach were the laws of the foreign nation. Okay, if a foreign nation laws is guiding, you. Since it's their law, if they want or they never had any issue with a Sunday Igboho, that's just the sincere fact. If not for you, because of the bilateral relationship, because I believe I need to break it down now for those that do not understand the reason why Sunday Igboho is being held in the custody. I will only buttress or point out two things. Number one, which is Sunday Igboho was detained, and the order came from Nigerian government just because of the bilateral relationship. You could remember most of the foreign rice we eat is being, oh my God, it's been transported or imported or down all the way from Cotonou, Benin Republic. Really, that's where the relationship is. Even cars that we use, so many things. It will come from Europe, land in Benin Republic. Benin Republic will supply Nigeria. That is this. That is the yardstick. So if you don't know, that is the reason why Benin Republic wouldn't want to do anything because they believe Nigeria is their largest market. Yes, and in other words, I will tell you again that the administration of the Buhari, yes, deem me feel that Sunday Igboho is saying the truth, and in diaspora they go to borrow money, and if these guys expose their antecedents or expose their doings, yes, the international body will not give regard, to Nigeria again. Well, example in the area of finance, where we go to borrow money. As it is now, they've known. So United Nations have known, because we are under same treaty, same agreement that bind us together, which is the international law. So let's forget about the democracy. They think they have impunity on. No, democracy do not allow this impunity and nepotism on all these things going on in Nigeria. Those are the few things I can say that is making them detain Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho, yes, they have not freed him. He's still in their custody, in detention, which is not supposed to be, and he has done nothing. And that was why Buratai quickly ran, to become the ambassador to Benin Republic, ambassador of Nigeria to Benin Republic or thereabout. And that is what it is. So if you think there is any other motive, I believe they are just lies. They said Sunday Igboho is stockpiling arms. Sunday Igboho is using juju. Sunday Igboho is inciting war. Sunday Igboho is this, is that. Same as his counterpart, the Biafra leader, or rather I would say the indigenous people of Biafra, the leader, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same thing they are doing. So they just want to detain them so that they will not have access to the international community. They have access, so they don't have access, so they have been there. Social media has carried a whole lot of things out. So if the federal government of Nigeria thinks they want to, the approach they want to use is locomotive, definitely I'll tell them it's an Orthodox way and not the New Testament way. I would say Jesus came and gave us life in abundance, and abundantly has he given us the life. So grace and immunity would cover you as far as you are a child of God, and the bidding of the of God, which is the 10 Commandments, we've not really obey that in full or to the fullest, because if you don't love your neighbor as yourself, things would look awkward. That is what it is. But notwithstanding, addressing both cases, Malami said Sunday Adeyemo's matter is being prosecuted in a foreign country, and it's apparent within the context of that prosecution that he has been taken into custody on the account of breaching laws applicable in a foreign nation. It will allow the laws of the affected nation to take their natural course. Perhaps we could bring him home after the trial gets concluded to face the Nigerian law that was accordingly breached. I don't know which law is breached, but these people are just, blowing grammar or reading something that I really do not know. What are the laws? If he's coming back to Nigeria to come and do what? To come and face, he's coming to come and defend himself and win the case. He has already won that case, because that's the one that happened in his house was a violation of human rights under democracy. So let's not deceive ourselves. Or rather, the good citizens of Nigeria are no longer deceiving themselves, except for Malami, the Buhari presidency. That is just what it is. He spoke about the possibility of a political solution to the matter. Malami is just trying to change narratives, or they have changed the narrative they are trying to polish. What political solution can we bring to bear since he is standing trial in foreign land? No, he is not standing in well, this is where I'm going to stop, because I don't want to delve into it. Because if you talk about foreign law, you talk about international law. Have you practiced your own law? Have you done the needful? If you do the needful as a citizen of your country, you go to Benin Republic, you go advocate for him, and you are a senior advocate of Nigeria. Why are you a CSAN? So these people do not know what they are saying. A United States citizen will be in Nigeria, and they will be standing trial. They would want to know what they will venture into it, because they like their citizen so much. So I've said it that even God says love your neighbor as yourself. As far as you have extended love or show love to your neighbor, then you have loved God, and God will release himself and manifest himself mightily.